The unique phenomenon of a large complex of cellars and tunnels began in 2010 when the Mint Masters cellar was opened to the public on Dominican Square. In this cellar, which lies on the site of the former Mint Master Bruno's house and that later of Nicholas from the Tower, there is an exhibition dedicated to the craft of minting coins in Brno and Moravia. It also commemorates the historical development of Dominican Square, then called the Fish Market, including the demise of the Gothic Royal Chapel, which was still located at the bottom of the square at the beginning of the 20th century. In 2011, a deep underground labyrinth was opened under the vegetable market, with deep medieval corridors and cellars. Excursions will discover many surprises, including a real historical pillory. The final stage of the opening of Brno Underground has an international dimension. The ossuary under the Church of St. James was introduced to the public, having stood in James Square since the 13th century. Beside the church there was a town cemetery, founded according to period practice within the city walls. Its capacity, however, was limited. Therefore, a burial exchange system was established. 10 to 12 years after a funeral, another deceased was laid into the grave, and the previous remains were deposited in special ossuaries. When the church cemetery was abolished for health reasons under the Josephine reforms of 1784, these areas were forgotten. In 2001, the underground exploration at James Square returned the large funerary complex to the surface. The remains of more than 50,000 people were discovered. Among them were victims of medieval cholera and plague and the fallen soldiers of the 30 Years' War and the Swedish siege. Thanks to the exhibition, we can get a picture of what burials were like at one of the great urban cemeteries in Brno and admire other important findings related to the end of a human life.